Hey guys, Level 7 here again, but you can call me Chip, and I am back with another video. And in this video, I'm going to be going over the newest update for Fire Emblem Heroes. Now, I think this one's pretty good. We get some summon fixes, as well as a new pull sense, and then obviously the weapon refines. But like always, if y'all are just here for the weapon refines, that is completely chill. If you go down in the time bar or the description, you can jump right ahead to those weapon refines. But before that, I go over the general update as a whole, so let's do that right now. Let's go. So the focus change feature, very cool. It's definitely a positive. It's not like it makes it any worse, but the whole thing where if you get pity broken at any point, you get the charge, and if you get 3 pity breakers during a banner, all of your 5-star rate goes right into the focus, which is good, I guess, but it does mean you have to get pity broken in order for you to get those charges. But if you get lucky at random points during your summoning sessions, like maybe your free summon is a 5-star that's on the focus, then you immediately get a charge. So overall, it's not a negative, but it doesn't super benefit because you still have to get pity broken for the benefit to take effect. But if you're throwing like a bunch of orbs at a banner, then this is very, very helpful. So very nice for that. The 4-star special rate and the 4-star special hero special rate getting updated. So we're getting a bunch of new heroes for that as well, which means our normal 5-star pool is going to be a little bit less, so hopefully we get more lucky in the future. But I guess with the weekly 4-star special ones that we get from the arena, like that one ticket, it's going to be a bit harder to get the ones you want from that, because that pool is now bigger. So it also looks like the next remix banner will be Peony, Celica, Leaf Crom, Ramimont, Edelgard, and Mila. I think that's what it is. The new... Yeah, okay. Very cool. Oh, okay. Thraseer's remix. Attack speed ideal 4. Very strong, very nice. I think she has Flashing Blade in the A slot. I don't remember. I've never pulled Thraseer, so that's sad. Killing Intent Plus. This was covered in the FEH channel, but let's just read it. At the start of turn, inflicts exposure on nearest foes within 5 spaces of unit, and foes within 2 spaces of those foes through their next actions. At the start of combat, if foe's HP is less than or equal to 99%, or a penalty is active on foe, inflicts speed and res -5 on foe during combat, and also if unit initiates combat, unit can make a follow-up attack before foe can counterattack. So just very helpful. It just definitely benefits her. The exposure gives her a bit more extra damage. And then obviously she can be pretty fast, so getting that immediate follow-up is very, very helpful. So very strong. Peony getting Gentle Dream Plus, grants another action to target ally, grants Spectrum plus 4, I believe it was just Spectrum plus 3 before, and the following statuses to target ally and allies in cardinal directions of unit and target, excluding unit. Unit can move to, excluding unit. To target an ally in whatever. Unit can move to a space adjacent to any ally within 2 spaces and neutralizes penalties. So very nice. That turn only. Cool. So a little bit of a bonus with the plus 3 being plus 4 now, and the neutralizing penalties. That's very helpful. And then cross spur res, I believe she comes with like hone res 4. So it seems like her dance, I think what I said during the FEH channel, her dance ended up seeming like Legendary Azura's remix, but I don't think that's the case. I think it's more like Harsh Command rather than... Wait, that doesn't make sense, because if they're getting danced, then their penalties get neutralized anyway. Anyways, whatever. But either way, I think I prefer her Hone Res 4 to Cross Spur Res. Though both of them are very niche, and they're both decent, so not bad. Not a bad remix. Very cool. Arena being updated. That new legendary as a bonus hero effect that I didn't really get during the FEH channel. I guess that's pretty decent. You get the highest score or the insurance effect on losing. I guess that's helpful, but I'm still probably going to try and keep my units, all 4 of them, alive during arena matches. Either way. Yeah, and then the free summon at the end of that. Very cool. New Mementos events. Always very cute, very nice. New ephemera codes. Looks like the Valentine's Alphon and Layla. And then the, what's his name? Rickard. The ninja Rickard. Or not the ninja, the Phantom Thief Rickard. Okay. Layla is pretty cool, actually. So that's a merge if you have some Layla. But I believe she has life and death 4, which is pretty decent. Either way, not bad, not bad. The weapon refinery, which I'm excited for, we will get to that later. As a big advocate for Connor Kelly emblem, I'm very excited for Valentine Catria, but we'll get to that soon. Very, very nice. I actually have most of these units. I've had base Dimitri in the past, but I've foddered all the ones I've had of him, so sorry, bud, and I don't have Thracier. But that's very cool. Anyway, I have those refined, so no worries. Dark Shrine gets updated, Ether Resort, bunch of new stuff when it comes to the 8-bit accessories. Interesting, interesting. You can see the Alliers there. So very nice, very cool. Favor level increase for Summoner's Duels. That's fine, I guess. The new Grails units, Hans, Bruno, and Yarn, 3 this time because of the New Year's. So not bad. The Hero Merit increasing from 8,000 to 9,000. Very nice. And then this artwork change, which I think Phoenix Master 1 pointed out that on the first one, there's like a weird lighting thing next to Selena's foot, but it gets fixed in the new one. Oh well. So yeah, that is it for the overall sense of the things, and we're going to get right into the weapon refines. But yeah, like I said before, if y'all know my channel, you know me. I'm a huge fan of Marissa and Setsuna in this game. They both happen to be voiced by Connor Kelly, and so I have a pretty high affection for all the characters voiced by Connor Kelly in this game. So I'm very, very excited to see Valentine Catria's Astral Blade refine. Let's see. That's the Unbound Blade that I got when I formed her. So very cool. The Astral Blade's refine. Before it was just like straight damage based off her attack stat, I think, versus their defense stat. So that's very nice. Let's see. Grants attack plus 3. If unit's attack is greater than foe's defense, deals damage equal to 50% of unit's attack minus foe's defense. If unit initiates combat or is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants Spectrum plus 4 to unit during combat. Not bad. Unit can move to a space within 2 spaces of any ally within 2 spaces. At the start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, grants Spectrum plus 4, and an additional attack plus X to unit, and inflicts defense minus X on foe during combat. X equals the number of spaces from start position to end position of whoever initiated combat times 2. Wow! So she can get a plus 8 attack and inflict minus 8 defense on an enemy. So that just like increases her attack stat even more, on top of getting Spectrum plus 8. Wow. Very nice. I'm just gonna do this right now, just, of course. Huge fan of Catria. My favorite White Wing. Also voiced by Connor Kelly. Very big fan. So, I like that. I like that a lot. That's very cool. Let us swap to my other team that has the rest. Yes, let's go. Let's go with Peony, one of the remixes. I'm very excited. Let's actually give her new, what's it called? Gentle Dream Plus. Let's do that. Very nice, very nice. Let's see her weapon refine now. Flower of Joy, what does it do normally? Just the cardinal directions, attack speed plus 3, got it. Grants res plus 3, grants attack speed plus 4 to any ally in the cardinal directions from unit during that ally's combat. If an ally is in the cardinal direction from unit, grants Spectrum plus 4 to unit during combat. Ooh, okay, so it buffs Peony as well. At start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, grants Spectrum plus 4 to unit during combat, unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack. After combat, restores 7 HP to unit and allies in cardinal directions. Wow, okay. So Peony, obviously being a dancer, doesn't have to be in combat all that much, but if she can get like a finisher knockout that doesn't require her dance that turn, then she can also buff herself and heal also. So not bad. The plus 4 in cardinal directions is already an immediate help, so might as well give her that refine also. So very, very nice. Let's actually go with Thracier's next. I probably should have put her on the other side, but oh well. This is Thracier's. Effective against dragon foes, if unit is within 3 spaces of an ally, grants Spectrum plus 6 to unit and neutralizes effects to guarantee foes follow-up attacks and effects that prevent units follow-up attacks during combat. But after combat, if unit attacked, inflicts Spectrum -4 on nearest ally through its next actions. Okay, so both Leaf and Thracier kind of debuff their allies when they do stuff. So I don't know if that's like part of her normal weapon or anything, but kind of stinks. But what are you gonna do? And then accelerated special trigger cooldown count -1. That's very helpful. At start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, grants Spectrum +4 to unit and neutralizes foes' bonuses to speed and res. Not bad. Wow, okay, pretty good. Getting that special trigger cooldown count is very helpful because she has that immediate follow-up effect from the killing intent. So, wow, yeah, that's very helpful. It can help her trigger specials way more easily. On top of the fact that she was already effective against dragon foes, can be very, very helpful. With that, I don't know if she had like a Spectrum +6 or anything close to that in her base weapon, but anything that closes the gap of res with Dragon Wall can definitely help Thracier do a lot more damage. So that's pretty good. I think just the special cooldown count just makes it very strong by itself, but also neutralizing bonuses to speed and res on the foe, which means that you can run. What does she have in the B slot? Actually, I think Killing Intent is the B skill. So anything like speed res lull also isn't necessary. Very nice, very strong, very good. Let's go with Leaf next. The Guardian Fang, another Beast Refine. Grants speed +3. If the unit's speed is greater than foe speed, deals damage equal to 70% of difference between stats. Maximum of 7. Combos with Phantom Speed. If unit speed is greater than foe speed, reduces damage from attacks during combat. Okay, and then max 40%. That's right. These New Year's Beast units from a while ago were like some of the first units in the entire game to get damage reduction, and it was very new at the time and very interesting. So very cool. They kind of started a whole trend. If unit initiates combat or is not adjacent to an ally, grants attack speed +5 to unit during combat. Start of turn if unit is adjacent to only beast or dragon allies. Okay, the transformation stuff, very cool. Now the special refine. If a skill compares unit speed to a foe's or ally's speed, treats unit speed as if granted speed +10. Wow. At start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, grants attack speed +5 to unit, and neutralizes effects that guarantee foes follow-up attacks and effects that prevent units follow-up attacks during combat. Wow. So, built-in Phantom Speed, pretty strong. Not insane, I guess, but even at +1, my Leaf is plus speed. She has 49 speed. Do I have any Dragon Flowers on her? No. Yeah, already extremely fast. On top of, like, Phantom Speed, and then the damage reduction, very, very nice. I might refine that later, but I'm just going to leave it for now. Very cool, very cool. Now, let's see. Sigrin's Command Lance. Let's go here. If unit is within 3 spaces of an ally, grants Spectrum +4 to unit during combat, and reduces damage from foe's first attack by 40%. Is that what this does too? Yeah, okay. So before she had Reprisal Lance, which is basically just Fierce Stance, so attack +6 on retaliation. Not that strong, but this is pretty decent already. Reducing damage is pretty nice. At start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, grant Spectrum +X to unit during combat. X equals number of allies within 3 spaces times 2, +4, max of 10. Wow. And restore 7 HP to unit after combat. Okay, cool. So kind of like a Spectrum finish skill, based on the allies around her. Not bad. It makes sense. Command Lance, like a commander, you know? Pretty good. I don't really use Sigrin. I have other Lance Flyers, but not bad for the Sigrin fans out there. Pretty good. Let's go now with Dimitri. The base Dimitri that I've gotten rid of multiple times because he has pretty good skills. Anyways, grants attack +3 at the start of combat if unit's HP is less than or equal to 99%, or if foe's HP is greater than or equal to 75%, grants Spectrum +4 to unit during combat, and unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack. Okay. If unit initiates combat, or if foe's HP is greater than or equal to 75% at the start of combat, grants Spectrum +4 to unit during combat, deals damage equal to 10% of unit's attack, reduces damage from foe's attack by 10% of unit's attack, and reduces the percentage of foes' non-special reduced damage by X% skills by 50%. Okay. So, debuffing damage reduction, a lot of attack calculation. So basically, he just big hits. He does big hits. So if you initiate, you hit really hard, and he does really well. Very nice. That's definitely what Dimitri does. That's kind of him as a character. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Definitely a lot of like attack changes, but not bad. That's pretty good for all the Dimitri fans out there, and I know there are a lot. Now here's one that I've kind of been waiting for, but not in like a positive sense. Let's put those away. As I've said before, I'm a big fan of Connor Kelly Emblem, and that includes Setsuna. When Norn came out, she was very, very easy to compare to Setsuna. She also came with the guard bow. Before, the only way to get guard bow in the game was to give Setsuna's Assassin's Bow Plus a refine, and then that would give you guard bow. But then Norn got added, gave you guard bow immediately. So if you wanted guard bow, you could just get it straight from Norn. On top of the fact that Norn's stats at like plus 10 max dragon flowers, she outranks Setsuna in like everything except for speed. Setsuna has a little bit more speed. And yet we don't have Resplendent Setsuna yet. So I'm very I have no idea what this bow is gonna be. Setsuna does have a weapon refine as well. She has basically attack speed ideal in her weapon refine. So let's see what Norn's volunteer bow does. So let's see the base effect up here. Effective against flying foes, start of combat, units HP is greater than or equal to 25%, spectrum plus 4, and also, if foe's range equals 2, inflicts attack speed minus 5 on foe, neutralizes foe's bonuses. Okay. Start of combat, yes. Range equals 2, yeah, okay. This special refine. If unit is within 3 spaces of an ally, grant spectrum plus 4 to unit during combat, and inflicts special cooldown charge minus 1 on foe per attack during combat, and restores 7 HP to unit after combat. Huh. Okay. So Setsuna also has something. Against ranged enemies, she gets a spectrum plus 4. With this one, she has a spectrum plus 4 based on the HP, and against ranged enemies, inflicts attack speed minus 5. Setsuna gets attack and speed, and it looks like Norn hinders the opponent's attack and speed, while also inflicting guard with the special refine. Interesting. I think comparing the two, this one does win out, sadly. I don't dislike Norn or anything, I'm just kind of saddened by the fact that Setsuna kind of got outclassed. Except for speed, Setsuna is still faster, and I'm happy about that. Give me Resplendent Setsuna, please. Thank you. That's all I'm hoping for. But yeah, not a bad refine, definitely pretty decent. The restore 7 HP. Norn can actually be fairly bulky, I guess, now, with the built-in guard effect, and Spectrum plus 8, basically. Not bad. Yeah, I think this bow definitely wins out. But, sure. Yeah, that was a pretty decent update, I think. The whole summoning pool changes are very nice. You summon, the tally bonus for getting Pity Breakers, very nice. I very much like the Valentian Catria's Refine as well. So, overall, pretty decent update. I'd definitely give it maybe a 6 or 7 out of 10, maybe. But yeah, let me know how y'all felt about the update, if you're excited if you're happy about any of these weapon refines. I know I'm very happy that Catria got hers. That means we'll probably get Valentian Palad's refine at some point in the future, maybe a few months away. But either way, I'm happy about that. Yeah, that's going to be it for the video, guys. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. But until then, goodbye.